So I can't really film a YouTube video and not get glare on my glasses unless I hold my head at a really weird angle. So I'm gonna have to take these off. Hi. So I was going to talk today a little bit about a different subject entirely that will have to wait probably for the next video. Because today I'm feeling pretty rubbish, and I actually thought it was a good opportunity, rather than waiting, waiting until I feel better. I might as well talk about living with a disability and also getting sick sometimes. A lot of people sort of conflate disability with illness. They think that because, particularly if you have a physical disability like me, I was born with spina bifida and hydrocephalus, they think that that makes you sick all the time. It's not necessarily the case, and actually is not the case for a lot of people with disabilities. My disability happens to come with complications, medical complications, a lot of the time, and it also can cause things like infections, which is something I have now, unfortunately. I should be okay in a couple of days, but I've not had a good couple of days, and it's not a lot of fun. But I get so frustrated because it's just really tricky. You know, you want to be honest about how you're feeling, about how you're doing, but you also don't want to sort of perpetuate that idea that people with disabilities have illness all the time and that they're living with illness. You know, some of us do have chronic illness. Others of us are actually very healthy. Depending on the disability and depending on the person. So yeah, I mean, that's one of the main things I wanted to sort of make clear to people. Yeah, this idea as well of sort of having to play a part, I suppose, as a disabled person, so that if you are feeling rubbish, you know, you have to really try and be a trooper about it. You have to really pick yourself up and make sure that you're you know, still living your day-to-day life as you would, and it's an impossible standard to have to try and uphold. You know, it's I just haven't been able to do much at all for the last couple of days, and I've always beaten myself up for that. You know, I feel terrible when I'm not fully functional, when I'm not able to do what I would usually do. It's not good for the old self-esteem, but I have to forgive myself, and I have to live my life like a person who gets sick, like we all do. I just have to give myself a break about that. So yeah, hopefully I will be with you again in a couple of days when I'll be feeling much better and we can talk longer and about something a little more cheery than me having an infection. Alright, cheers.